All right, so very volatile week or last couple of weeks in the markets right now, with interest rates going up and down, and with the whole tariff war. We're going to analyze how has that affected the San Diego real estate market in this month's April housing market update for San Diego County. My name is Clemens Ross with the Romero Ruas Group at Berkshire Hathaway. So here we go. All right, so crazy chart here. This is the 30-year fixed interest rate mortgage. So basically we can see that in the last couple days, this is unbelievable. It went from we were around close to maybe 6.6%, and suddenly it jumped up to 7.07. This is basically because investors are going away from the bond market, and this is creating upward pressure in interest rates because the world basically does not have enough faith in the US to invest, so they're not investing in bond yield. So this is actually impacting the 30-year fixed rate mortgage directly. You can see this spike in interest rates. Last month we were at 6.79%. We were trending in the right direction, and with this whole tariff war, it kind of just spooked the investors, and obviously we saw that downturn in the stock market, and we can see now the increase in the bond yields, which affected the interest. We're actually not that far from where we were last year. We were at 7.3%, so you can see here. And obviously that's going to cause a little bit of a slowdown in the coming months if this interest rate does not come down. Pending or inventory actually increased last month just a tiny bit, about 1.25%. Way less than last year. Last year we had a 5% and we were trending upwards. Right now we're trending upwards, but not really at a high rate. We'll see what next month brings. If we were to compare it to last year, we should see a huge spike in inventory, as you can see from last year's trend. So right now with the whole interest rates going up, I doubt that will be the case, but we'll, who knows? Maybe sellers need to sell in order to get some money out, cash out, if their employment is in jeopardy or the unemployment rate rises. But we'll see what that happens. So overall, we're 22% higher though in inventory than we were last year. Sales actually increased last month about 15%. Maybe that was those are probably holdoffs from the previous month, but sales did increase. Actually, they probably increased more than last year. We had a 14.7% increase. We are higher in sales, roughly about 1.8%. Again, it's going to be interesting right now with the whole interest rates increasing, how that's going to pan out for next month's update. Prices actually kind of remained the same. They went down a little bit, about 0.7% to $605 a square foot. Compared to that same time last year, we saw an increase about 1%. Remember, rates were actually still pretty high though. We were at 7.11% for a 30-year fixed rate, and we saw prices come up. But obviously we had lower inventory. Price per square footage actually increased since last year, about 2.2%, not really a whole lot. So it's, the real estate market hasn't really found a trend. It's very still volatile with the whole interest rate scenario. So we'll see how it plays out next month. With market time actually decreased last month about 10% to 26 days average on the market. Compared to that same time last year, there was a 12% decrease to 22 days on the market. So definitely a little bit of a higher market time than last year, about 18%. Again, if interest rates don't come down, this probably might go up as buyers are not as motivated to get into the market with the higher interest rates. The difference between the list and the sales price remained flat from February to March, about 98.8%. Last year we did see an increase from the same time period from 99.9 to 100.7%, and obviously that is way higher than we were this past. Luxury sales saw an increase in sales, roughly around 3.3%. And we are higher in luxury sales, about 4.3% from last. Luxury inventory also saw an increase about 5.4%. It's more than the regular inventory. But compared to that same time last year, we had 11% higher inventory than we have this year. Again, thank you very much for watching this real estate market update. If you have any questions, or would like to track your home's value, you can go to www.mysandiegovalue.com. Scan this QR code. Please subscribe to our YouTube or follow us on Instagram. I definitely highly appreciate it. And if you have any questions, don't forget to contact us. Again, my name is Clemens Ross with the Romero Ruas Group at Berkshire Hathaway. See you again next.